Hello and welcome to today's episode of Master Local Marketing. Today we have a special guest, our newest team member, Blair. Uh, Blair is joining us for the first time in a live cast situation. Blair, how are you?
Hey, Mark, thanks for having me on. Great to be part of the team. Looking forward to doing some great stuff.
So maybe let's start off if you want to share a little bit of your background, where you came from and where you end up landing and fit geographically in the world. Let's start there, and then I'm going to give you some tough questions to answer in a bit.
Go easy on me. Yeah, no worries. I originally grew up in Newfoundland, born and raised. Although I feel like I disappoint people whenever I say that. Ultimately, the question I get is, "Where's your accent?" And I feel like I got nothing for you. So my parents are really bad though. Left out of high school, left there, went to university at Acadia University in Nova Scotia, where I finished a marketing and business degree, and slowly made my way out west. And now I've been situated here in Winnipeg for, I don't know, maybe 15 years, have a young family, and it's home.
Awesome. Well, I am personally glad that we ended up connecting through other connections that we had. And from what I've seen so far in a couple of engagements that we've worked on together, I have full confidence in your skills, your ability, even the way that you're able to, take care of customers' needs. Um, so let's get straight into a couple of technical questions. And for the audience listening, this is going to be a fairly short video. We just want to keep it light, give you a little bit of value, have a little bit of fun with it, and then send you guys off on a Friday for the weekend. So Blair, what is the most common or misunderstood aspects of online marketing that you often have business owners or customers ask you about?
Yeah, that's a tough one. You get so many questions out there. I would say the one question or comment that so many people ask, and this comes up a lot, is especially business owners, is where is the best place to advertise? Where do I market? Where am I going to get the best return on investment? You think about today's marketplace and where you can advertise. There's so many options out there, from social media, whether it be LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. You have these new platforms coming up like TikTok. Is there value to that? And then, with everything else going on, what is geofencing? What is display campaigns? It can get really confusing. For a business owner, 15 years ago, you just put an ad in the phone book, and that was it. I mean, it was a very simple decision. So that's probably one of the biggest questions I would say business owners ask quite often, is where do I advertise? And what I kind of tell people is, to make it simple, we think about building a digital marketing strategy is like building a house. If you build a house on a cracked foundation, everything falls apart. And a good digital marketing strategy is very similar. So, I'm sure everybody on this call would agree the foundation of every business is, reputation, word of mouth referrals. So, taking care of your customers and doing the right thing and providing, a quality product or a quality service. And if you do that, the rest, really starts. But, then from there, building a good website, something that's going to convert people, because even if somebody has a good experience with you, they tell a friend and they Google your name, they come to your website. Well, if that doesn't work on my phone or it doesn't load quickly, I'm gone. I'm going somewhere else. And then, lead generation. So we always look at, Google being a great place to start for most businesses, because it's a ready to buy customer. I'm searching for a product that I need. I want to go buy it. Am I going to find you, or am I going to find a competitor? So that's kind of a good, strategy to think about if you're looking to build on your digital marketing strategy.
I agree, and the foundation analogy is perfect. I sometimes call it a good product market fit. So if you have a solution that the marketplace needs at a rate that they're willing to pay you for, that is mandatory. And then after that, you can build and get fancy. What's the general advice if, let's say, a company is, they know that they need to be doing stuff online, but they're not quite sure. What is the baby step thing that they can do to see some wins, get some traction, and get some confidence to then go a little bit more elaborate?
For sure. That was a great question. There are definitely a lot of things that business owners can do out there themselves to start getting traction, start marketing their business. I would say two easy wins. One is email marketing. So if you're not familiar, there's two really good ones that I would recommend: MailChimp and Constant Contact. They're free to use. So, building up first, an email database so you can send out maybe, maybe a monthly promotion or something like that. And it's all free, no cost, other than, to create the email campaign, which once you get used to it is maybe 30 minutes of work on your end. So that's a really good one. The other thing is managing your Google business and your Google business page. It can sound complicated, but it's really not. If you go check it out, business.google.com, you can create your own free Google business page. You can create posts on there, update content, different things like that. Obviously, managing reviews and getting Google reviews is a big part of that as well. But those are a couple of easy places to start where you can really, start boosting your business and getting it out there pretty simply.
Great advice. Google my business page. It's probably the easiest, simplest thing every business owner should get fairly familiar with or do for sure. Okay, let's switch gears here, more on a personal side of things, just to keep things light and positive. Describe your perfect day.
Perfect day would be probably waking up, beautiful sunny morning, maybe going out doing a little bit of boating, a bit of fishing, then maybe heading straight to the golf course, doing a bit of golfing. Have the kids with me. I have a couple of young boys. They tag along, driving the adult golf cart, and then maybe come back to have a barbecue and a couple of beers, and that would be a great day for me.
So in a non-COVID year, how many golf games do you normally get in a year?
Yeah, COVID, stupid COVID. Um, it's before kids is a big thing too. I mean, before I had kids, geez, my wife and I, we both love to golf. We'd probably play easily 40, 50 rounds a year, if not more. It's not really COVID, honestly. It's kids. As soon as we had kids, it killed it. We did maybe 2 rounds last year. The kids are getting old enough now, though. We're starting to kind of. My oldest is 6, so he's getting to the age where he's having some interest in it, and so take him to the driving range and stuff like that's been fun. So yeah.
So now date night or date is like, let's plan a date to go golfing together. That's a big thing.
Exactly, it is. It's a big deal. Yeah, we drop them off at Gigi's, and but you got to plan it out, of course, because they're up in an hour and a half north out in the country, so it's not a simple drop them off next door. But yeah, that's how it goes. That's our excitement.
Okay, picture this. If you could have a massive billboard ad about yourself, about Blair on the side of a freeway, what would that billboard sign say?
Oh geez, I would never do that. First of all, I'm probably the very opposite of that in terms of I'm very reserved. I don't like to take a lot of credit for things. That's just not my style to be big and bright. So I don't know. I would never do that. I don't think. If someone held a gun to my head and said you need to put up a billboard,
you can hire me to do it. I would put something mysterious, man of mystery, and a little thing on the corner that you can kind of see who it is, and then some sort of website or something. That's probably what I would do if you asked for my advice.
I would take it.
Okay, quick lightning round before we wrap this up on personal preferences. iPhone or Android phone?
Always had an iPhone. Want to go to an Android, but geez, everything works on your iPhone. They make it so sticky, right? It's hard to get away from. So I'm still sticking with the iPhone.
Okay. Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
I don't know. People that say they can tell the difference, can they really? I don't know. I can't.
I can.
Can you? I don't believe
you. Yeah. You know we'll do it.
We'll do the blindfold test.
Absolutely.
All right. If I had to choose, Coke.
Okay. Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Netflix, just because my kids are always on it. I know what's on there, although I've been finding lately not a lot of new great content on there. So I'm definitely open to a new content provider.
Cool. We added Amazon Prime because it was included when we did a membership thing, and I was blown away on the documentaries and the rockumentaries on there. Just awesome. Rum or whiskey?
Whatever you got, either or.
Okay.
Not
And
picky.
then are you a light beer kind of guy, or like a Guinness full-bodied beer kind of guy?
If I had a choice, it'd probably be the Guinness for taste, but COVID hasn't been good to me and my physique for diet-wise. So I have been drinking a lot more kind of light beer, Michelob Ultras, just to try to get rid of this COVID-15, well, COVID-30 in my case, but we'll get there.
I think we all have the same problem. We are planning a trip in May of 2022 to go to Hawaii, and we were looking at doing some skydiving, and there was a disclaimer that if you're over a certain amount of weight, I'm not going to say it loud, you can't even skydive. So the kids put me on the scale, and my eyes went, what? So that was like a couple of weeks ago, and I immediately smartened up and just consumed less calories, and I'm down a couple of pounds. But yeah, the COVID-15, COVID-20 for sure is a thing.
COVID-30, yeah.
COVID-30, yeah, you got to catch it before it gets worse.
Yeah.
All right, well, Blair, thank you so much for being our guest. And again, I'm so glad that you're part of the RevGenApps.com marketing agency team. And hopefully we can bring you on future live casts. And if you are one of our clients or an aspiring customer of ours, and you're interested in finding out how Blair or myself or our company can help you with your online marketing, definitely reach out at revgenapps.com. We have a live chat widget that you can just immediately have a conversation with us, or you could send an email at hello@revgenapps.com. So have a great weekend, everyone. Blair, thank you so much again.
Thanks,
We will talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.